Howdy there, nerds. So, let me just say this real quick before we begin. This is going to be a bit of a downer video. Not because I'm sad or anything, but I'm kind of pessimistic about what's going to be coming this thing. I'm still excited. I'm still hoping for something great, but maybe I'm just being a bit of a downer. Also, real quick, for those who are asking, this theme, this music that you're listening to, this is Conquest from Fire Emblem Awakening. You can easily find it. Just go look it up. For those who keep asking whenever I use this, and the other one I use is Together We Ride, of course. You know, pretty typical thing. Anyways, so, welcome to my little bit of a video about predictions and what I expect from the Fire Emblem Heroes channel, Fae channel, whatever you want to call it. Usually with this we get a lot of big announcements, but I'll be pretty honest, it's probably going to be pretty basic stuff of what we expect. I'm sure there's probably going to be a surprise or two. I'm really hoping there will be. But I can already tell you what's going to be coming and what's probably going to take up the majority of the Fae channel, if I were to guess based on this. So let's go over everything I expect from the Fire Emblem Heroes channel in my, well, predictions. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to talk about is, of course, the big portion that's probably going to take up a good 4 or 5 minutes is, of course, the Thracia banner that they're going to be showing. That, of course, has Leaf as a sword unit, Finn as a spear unit, and Nana as either a staff or a sword unit. That's because she technically has a sword, she has the Earth Sword. I'm not sure if that will translate into it, or if we'll actually be getting, for the first time in a long time, a new staff unit. And if that staff unit actually has a legendary staff. We'll see what happens, but I expect this will probably take up a good 4 or 5 minutes of the 17-minute broadcast because of how Thracia has been shown. They've been hyping it up quite a bit for those who have been really waiting for what will come. I'm not sure what you guys can expect from that, but I'm expecting these typings when it comes to that. A lot of you expect Leaf to have a distant counter weapon, and the simple thing I have to say to that is always consider Roy in that situation when it comes to the Binding Blade. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to translate over when he's actually brought in, but he may very well have his distant counter built into his sword. We'll see. But those are the 3 characters that they've shown, and I also expect, along with this, they will bring along a Thracia GHP for whatever villain you really want. I'm not sure. A lot of you seem to think Ishtar is coming, but I don't think... Would she fit more in with genealogy than she would with, you know, Thracia? I know she's, you know, she shows up kinda a little bit, but I don't think she's actually involved in any battles, if I recall correctly. Again, I haven't played Thracia myself, mostly because I've heard it's ridiculously hard, but I'm sure they'll probably have that, as well as a Tempest trial, which will feature another character for you to get from that lovely, lovely game. That's just, these two are pretty basic. These are pretty much what we already assume is going to be happening, already probably know, because of how patterns have developed. We're in our voting gauntlet right now, and we're going to be heading in to, of course, another cycle where I expect to see the Tempest trial return. And Thracia is coming out that time as well. It's pretty obvious. I mean, just give it bare bones. And I honestly expect these two to make up a big portion of the start of the, of course, Fae channel. Now, the next thing I expect them to talk about, of course, is the Golden Week banner and also the bonuses that come from that. They're probably going to have a login bonus with the Golden Week banner. Of course, this is going to be a Hero Fest, which means that we're going to have 4 focused units, and each of them are going to be 5%. There's still pity breakers in play, but this way you can at least get some really good advantages at getting some great characters. I expect certain characters like Zelgius, I expect Myrrh, I expect possibly Ira instead. It's really a mixture of a lot of great characters. There could be even fallen heroes in there. Who knows? But the Golden Week banner is something that is pretty much a guarantee based on last year, and they usually only announce Hero Fests when it comes to the game with the Fae channel. So I expect the Golden Week banner to be there. Next up, of course, the last thing I really expect them to touch upon is they may, in fact, delve into the new weapons and the refines for all the characters that are coming with this update. However, that's just me being pessimistic. That's just me looking at it and going, this is probably what's going to happen. I hope I'm wrong. I'm hoping that it's more than the sum of these parts here, but I'm really worried that they're just going to just going to roll with this. The birthday Faye channel that they did was adequate enough. They did announce a few big things, so I'm expecting that there will probably be a surprise as well. You know, of course, a surprise, who knows what it could be. Something big, something small, it's really hard to say. I'm expecting maybe a new game mode or something, or maybe something just completely out there. I know a lot of you want certain things, but I want you guys to keep your expectations lowered, because there's slight chances that might not happen. Just so you know, there's a chance that a lot of that, what you're hoping for, be it, you know, a change in, you know, the pool for 5 stars, a change in, you know, maybe a trading system, or a change in the ability to reroll IVs, or something like that. I say keep your expectations low. But these 4 right here are pretty much guaranteed, and I honestly expect these to take up a very big portion of the Faye channel. So don't just automatically assume that this is what it's going to be, because chances are, well, you don't want to end up disappointed. I'm hoping for a lot, but I'm keeping it low. I'm keeping it standard. I'm hoping Leaf, Finn, and Nana will be great, but I will say, as it is with Heroes right now, we do need a bit more going for it than just occasional new units. We've fallen into a cycle again. It's still a fun cycle, mind you, but I want to see more fresh things coming out of this. Newer, bigger things. Gotchas do this a lot, where every 2 or 3 months, they have something bigger, newer for you. So, I'm hoping this surprise will be something great, and I'm hoping you are as excited as I am for what's coming. Just keep that excitement as toned down as you possibly can, because outside of those top 4 things that you see there, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Also, I just realized that 2 and 4 are actually the wrong color. One of them's supposed to be blue, but damn it all, my editing prowess fails me again. Either way, well, this is pretty much it, guys. This is gonna be the last step before we go into the Faye channel. Hope you guys will tune in with us. I'll see you all on the other side. So, catch us soon, nerds.